3 Days of Chronology, Part 4C of Historical Events, Day 5. And Pharaoh called Joseph's name Zaphnath-Paneah, which means revealer of hidden things, among other meanings. Genesis 41, verse 45. Day 5, 4001 to 5000 FC. The Messiah and the two witnesses. The Messiah teaches righteousness, beginning with the birth of Christ in 4001 FC through 4034 FC. Now, the earth had been created with attributes of age, and in 5 BC is the birth of Jesus. So they have the first witness. Christianity emerges in 4034 through 4328 FC. And the second witness, Islam, emerges in 4571 FC to 4641 FC. We also have the 3.5 days from the birth of Jesus, or a time times and a half time. It's Revelation 11, verse 3 to 12. In Revelation 12, verse 14, in Daniel 7:25, in Daniel 12, 6 and 7. These are 1,000-year days, as shown here in the diagram. A 7-day week plus an 8th day and 3.5 days from the 5 BC birth of Jesus. Day 5, 4001 to 5000 FC. Was a continuation of 386 years of Roman dominion under Cassandra via procurators and agents. Jesus Christ came into the picture in 4001 to 4034 FC, while the Romans started in 3942 FC to 4328 FC. Now, the Jewish revolts began beginning of day 5. The first revolt was put down by Cestus Gallius in 4070 FC. Herod's temple was destroyed when Titus laid siege in 4074. The Masada, a desert fortress and Jewish sanctuary, fell in 4077. The second revolt, the War of Quietus, put down by Trajan in 4119 to 4120 FC. The third revolt, Bar Kokhba, put down by Hadrian in 4134 to 4138 FC. 1. Hadrian builds the fourth temple. 2. Jerusalem renamed Aelia Capitolina. And 3. The eviction of Jews from the city and a new name lasted 190 years. Hadrian's temple, called a pagan temple, was built beneath where the now Dome of the Rock stands. Hadrian's Roman East Gate is visible beneath the Muslim East Gate, visibly confirmed in 1972 AD by James Fleming, archaeologist. Starting in 4138, the 190 years lasted until 4328 FC. Christianity emerges. First witness. Christianity began 4034 with the death and resurrection of Jesus. Constantine converts in 4328 FC. And then we have Byzantine rule for 290 years until 4618. Now, that's when the 3-year Sassanid invasion of Jerusalem began, and it lasted 3 years, 4621. And after that was 20 years of Byzantine rule restored, 4621 to 4641. That's when Muslims entered the Holy Lands. All right, now in 4328 FC, Constantine converted to Christianity. He restored the city name Jerusalem, and 3, he removes the restriction the Jews are allowed to re-enter Jerusalem. 4, Helena, Constantine's mother, apparently appropriated building materials from Hadrian's temple to build her Church of Nativity, Bethlehem, and Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem. The Persian Chosroes I, the Sassanids invade and occupy Jerusalem for 3 years. Many captives were taken to Persia, and when Heraclius was preparing to attack the Persians, Chosroes II killed his father, Chosroes I, and sued for peace. Therefore, Heraclius freed the captives and returned to Jerusalem with the booty that had been taken. Hadrian's temple site became a dump site for debris due to the 3-year Sassanid destructive invasion and occupation of Jerusalem. Byzantine rule was restored for 20 more years until the Muslim invasion by Caliph Omar. Sophronius, the vanquished Christian governor of Jerusalem, identified the phony stone atop Hadrian's temple site. Building the phony temple mount, Hadrian's temple site became the dump site for debris, again due to the 3-year Sassanid destructive invasion and occupation of Jerusalem. Then when the Muslims entered Jerusalem, they completed building the phony mount based on the ex-governor Sophronius's misguidance. The second witness, Islam, now emerges. In 4573 to 4636 FC, Muhammad came forth. In Hagera number 1, the 4627 FC. A Muslim rule over Jerusalem began in 4641 for 333 years until 4973. The second witness, of course, Islam, now emerged with Muhammad. And Medina ruled for 25 years, the Caliph ruled for 25 years, and then it moved to Damascus for 89 years, and then it moved to Baghdad for 219 years, a total of 333 years from 4641 FC to 4973 FC. Islam reigned over Jerusalem from the Caliphate located elsewhere. After 25 years in Medina, the Caliphate moved to Damascus under the Umayyads for 89 years, who built the Dome of the Rock. The Dome of the Rock was built from 4691 to 4696 FC, and the Al-Aqsa Mosque was completed in 4709 FC, that's 705 AD, on the site of the Timber Mosque, apparently built by Medina. In 4754, the Caliphate moved to Baghdad under the Abbasids for 219 years until 4973 FC. Druze non-Muslim rule in 4973 FC. Al-Jirazi, son of Christian mother and Muslim father, combined Christianity and Islam as Druze. Thus, Egypt acquired dominion over Jerusalem for 102 years before the Seljuk Turks came in 5075 FC. That's part of day 6.